Sweet, I've got the old man's car and a hot date with Becky Lou.
Mark, you be sure to have that car back by 10 p.m.
You're not the boss of me.
Ah, there you are, Mark. Hey, I'll need that report on my desk by the end of the day.
You're not the boss of me.
Well, actually, I am. Some things keep repeating themselves, like the lessons SEO had to learn a few years ago that social marketers are only beginning to learn today. Here's why. Mark, there's an old saying, everything old is new again.
Yes, Eric, and in the digital marketing world, it doesn't take long for something to become old, and neither does it take it long for its newest manifestation to pop up.
Sounds like you have something specific in mind.
I do indeed, but let me start with the new thing. Right now, we're seeing social media in more upheaval and crisis than ever before. In just the past few months, we've been through things like the revelations of Facebook and Twitter being used in attempts to manipulate our elections, ever-tightening algorithmic control of organic reach, the removal of key metrics such as share counts. I mean, just to name a few of the stunning news items hitting the social media marketing world.
And those things all impact social media marketing?
Well, they certainly impact business as usual social media marketing.
So what do you mean by business as usual marketing?
Well, I'm talking about the kind of marketing, or marketing so-called, on social media that relies primarily on tricks and hacks, on gaming the newsfeed algorithms, of trying to trick followers into taking actions they could care less about. All of that is pretty much of no value now, and I say good riddance.
Because it won't work well anymore.
Well, because it never really did work. Oh, sure, you used to be able to get those tricks to get more reach or gain more followers, but there was never any evidence that doing so helped anyone achieve real business goals. It was just social engagement for engagement's sake.
You said that's the new thing. What's the old thing that this is recapitulating?
Well, it's the experience of SEO, search engine optimization. As you well know, at one time, SEO was way too dependent on hacks and tricks of its own, all meant to try to fool Google into ranking pages that often had no business ranking.
But then Google began to crack down and became much more sophisticated at detecting and penalizing things like paid link schemes and low-quality content.
Exactly, and quickly all those games and tricks of the past began to lose their value. It was such a shocker at the time that many proclaimed the death of SEO.
But of course, SEO didn't die.
Far from it. Although who knows how many former SEOs gave up at that time, but a great many didn't. And a lot of those, including all of our SEO practitioners here at Stone Temple, even thrived in the changes.
So what happened?
Well, they grew up. They matured as individual practitioners and as an industry. Instead of railing at Google for taking away their paychecks, they learned how to become real marketers. They learned how to create real value for users, how to be better technicians to work with Google, and to broaden their horizons into things like user satisfaction and brand building.
And so, that's what you think social media marketers need to do now?
Yes. It's time for social marketing to emerge from its infancy and its dependency on the toddler toys of hacks and tricks and learn to become real marketers, providing superior value, engaging with their real audiences, and returning measurable value to their companies.
Well, thanks, Mark. For a list of the specific steps Mark advises social media marketers to take to thrive in the brave new world of social media, please read this Marketing Land column titled Social Media in 2018, Time to Grow Up or Get Out. We'll link to it in the episode notes.
Thanks, everybody. The old homestead, just like I remembered it. Amazing how it hasn't changed a bit over the years.
Whoa, who are you and what are you doing in my house?
Your house? This is my house. Or at least it was many years ago.
No kidding, you used to live here? It's kind of cool, I guess.
So what's your name, son?
Mark.
Oh, what a coincidence. My name is Mark, too. I'm Mark Traphagen.
What? How can that be? My name is Mark Traphagen.
Holy cow, it looks like somehow I went back in time. That's me 40 years ago. Mark, since I have this chance to warn you about Becky Lou.
What about Becky Lou?
No, I'd better not go there. It's too painful. I'll leave you with this. Invest in Google.
Okay, what's a Google?
Just Google it.
Okay, wait, what?